Right, good morning everyone. I say morning because it's just gone 6 o'clock and I'm off fishing just for the day today. Managed to sneak a day out, so just about loaded now. Everything's in the car and I'll be just have a quick piss and then I will be setting off. So like I say, I'm only out for the day, but fingers crossed we get a bit of a result. I'm going to my club water anyway, so yeah, hopefully should manage to sneak at least one out, or is that tempting fate? Anyway guys, like I said, the car's loaded. I'll be setting off in a couple of minutes and I will see you guys down the lake. Right then everyone, I'm down the lake. Just about got everything sorted, unpacked and pretty much tidy. Welcome to episode 12, and I am down my club water, my new club water, where I've fished last for the first time this year. I fished 3 weeks back and I caught that £22 common. Yeah, this is my second visit this year, so it's about 3 weeks since I caught that common, so not been for 3 weeks, but like I say, I'm down the lake now. I'll spin you around, show you my peg. The rods ain't fishing at the moment. Like I said, I've just about got everything unpacked and tidied up out the way. What I'm just going to do now, clip a lead on, have a cast around, try and find a couple of spots, get a bit of bait on them, and then yeah, take it from there then. So I shall do that now. I'll get the leads on and find a couple of spots. Like I say, I'm only here for the day, so yeah, the weather doesn't look too bad for it. So yeah, I'm gonna get the rods out and then get fishing. Right then folks, the rods are now out fishing. The spots I have found is basically just in my margin, left and right hand margins. Speaking to the regulars on here, the margins tend to fish better than the open water. Whether that's true or not, I'm not too sure, but I found the margins, a couple of spots in the margins that are a bit firmer, a bit gravelly, just off the silt where the shelf drops down, so fingers crossed. Well, I'll try them there for 2 or 3 hours. If not, I'll probably move them. But like I said, they're both out fishing at the moment. Again, my standard, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm just using my standard setup. Lead core leader on a heli-safe hybrid stiff hook length, and I'm fishing half a pop-up dumbbell, homemade pineapple. That's the same on both rods. Like I said, my left hander is in my left hand margin, right hander is in the right hand margin. So the rods are fishing. Now it's time to get the kettle on, I think. Get a coffee on. And then yeah, sit back and hopefully not have to wait too long till one of the rods wantons. Can but dream. One point I'd like to make is like this morning when I got in this peg, I was in it what, half an hour, 45 minutes, and then another gentleman popped down and didn't have a moan, but apparently he wasn't impressed that I beat him to this peg. He wanted to fish it. So like I say, he weren't funny about it or anything. whether he was expecting me to move because I was in the middle of setting up or what, I'm not too sure, but I ain't moving. So bit of advice for you there, that if you do want a certain peg on your local lake, is get your ass out of bed earlier, get down the lake and make sure you get it, because it's no good you having a lay in and turning up late and finding all the decent pegs have gone. Like I said, whether this is a decent peg or not, I'm not too sure because I've never fished it, but yeah, so that's a bit of advice for you. If you want a certain peg, put in that little bit extra effort and, like I said, get your ass out of bed a bit earlier, get down the lake and get it. Don't turn up late and then moan at people who's beat you to it. Anyway, that's me, bit of a rant out of the way, but like I say, yeah, the rods are fishing. I'm just about to pop the kettle on now, and if anything else happens in the meantime, you guys will be the first to know. But like I say, weather's looking bang on for it, so yeah, we shall see. Anyway guys, I need some caffeine, so I will speak to you guys in a bit. Right, mid-morning update. Nothing so far on the fish front, but it is getting a hell of a lot colder. Hence a cheeky burger. Try to dribble it all down my chin now. Yeah, to be honest, I haven't seen that much moving. I've seen the odd roll on the surface, but I think that's bream rather than carp. What time is it now? It's getting on for 10:30. Like I say, it is, temperature's dropping a bit, getting a bit cold, hence my big coat on and my bob hat. But yeah, I was speaking to a bailiff earlier on who come round. He was giving me a bit of information, a bit more information on the lake. This is Island Pond that I'm fishing today. It's the same lake I fished 3 weeks back when I caught that common. And I've been told it's got round about, stock wise, it's got round about 300 carp in, so fingers crossed. I only need one of them to slip up, but in all fairness today, I don't know, the signs ain't looking good. Like I say, I'm only here for a day anyway, so I'm not exactly giving myself the best chance. But got to be out to do it, ain't you? I ain't gonna catch carp sat at home. Kettle's on as well. But then they always say, you know, a naff day's fishing is always better than a good day at work. To be honest, I don't think there's that many on this lake today. Maybe a couple. But yeah, like I say, mid-morning update is that, yeah, nothing's happening. To be honest, I'm not expecting it to today. And like I say, while I'm here and while the rods are fishing, there's always that chance. So I'm going to finish my burger, kettle's on, can have another coffee, like I say, warm up a bit more. But yeah, up to now, nothing. I'll have my burger, have my coffee, and then I'll see if I can come up with some change of plan, something else that might improve my chances, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to finish my food, have a coffee, and then I will update you guys in a bit. Right then folks, quick update. It's now 20 to 1 in the afternoon and nothing to report. I have moved pegs. I am now on the back half of the lake. Because there was simply nothing doing on the front half. The two margin swims that I was fishing on the front half, I just kept constantly getting bombarded with coots, ducks, diving down and everything, so I've now moved over into the back half. Been here about an hour. Like I say, it's getting 20 to 1 in the afternoon. Probably got about another 3 hours or so around here before I start packing up for the end of my session. So like I say, nothing to report so far. The reason I moved into this back half is because when I went for a walk before, I did see a couple of signs of fish bubbling around this back half, so hence my reason for moving, but we'll see. Like I say, I've got about 3 hours here before I pack up, so yeah, I don't want to wish a blank on myself, but I'm very much expecting one. So unless anything else happens before I go home, I will let you guys know. Right, that's what happens when you fish in the margins. Like I said, the bird life on here is a bit of a problem, because that is 2 spots now. The front half I was birdied out. I moved on the back half where I saw the odd sign of fish, and now I'm getting birdied out on the back. So what I'm going to do is basically pack up and go and take all my gear back to the car, call it a day for the fishing. But then what I am going to do is take the camera with me and go and have a good look around the complex. So for all those of you that's not interested in that, I'll sign off the fishing video here with a blank. But for those of you who do want to see a bit more of the complex, stay tuned. Right, I'm going to go and take all my gear back to the car and then go for a nosy. Right, for anyone that is interested, yeah, this is Island Lake. I am on from the car park end. That's facing over to the peg I was in this morning, which was that one. That's what I got birdied out first. And then, like I say, as the lake goes round that way, that's what I call the arm. That's what goes out so far to the end peg, to the point peg. The other spot that fish was the other side of that, onto the backwater. That was a peg where I moved to this afternoon, but nothing. And then it goes all the way back round to this side. So fair size water, and I've been told that it has around about 300 carp in. Like I said, there's 6 lakes on this complex, but there's possibly well, there's two main ones I'll be concentrating on, which is Island, which is this one. That's the smaller of the two, and it's got a stock of about 300. And then these Dores, which is the biggest lake on the complex, but that's only got about 100 carp in it. So yeah, for anyone that's interested, we shall go and have a look at that. Right then everyone, this is Dores Lake. This is the biggest lake on the complex. That's looking up there to the shallow end, all the snags. You've got a couple of floating pegs on the other side. I'll have a wander on one of them in a minute. I'll have a walk around the shallow end up here, around the snags, and then I shall walk onto that, the larger of the two platforms, and give you a view from that side. But yeah, this is the bigger lake on the complex. This is Dores. Goes round there, comes out to a bit of a point swim, and then goes back round all the way round back down to a grassy area down the bottom there. But that direction and right over there is basically, that's where Island Lake is, the other lake that I'm concentrating on. Like I said, this is Dores. Like I said, this is the biggest lake on the complex, and I've been told off a couple of bailiffs here, a couple of regulars as well, that there's round about 100 carp in here. And I believe this lake is 2, possibly closer to 3 times the size of Island. So, and with Island having a stock 3 times what this one has, that's my main reason for concentrating more on Island than this lake. So I will give this lake a crack throughout the year, because like I say, I've got my membership runs till 31st of December anyway, so got plenty of time. So that's why I'm just having a wander around now to have a look for some likely looking pegs and get a better idea for my first trip on here. So like I said, I'll go and have a wander around the other side now, and then give you a scan from there. Gotta be quick as well, because the light's a bit crap at the moment. The light's fading, a bit overcast now, and it won't be long till it starts getting dark, so I'll get around the other side and give you a view from over there. Right, I've not got to that bigger platform at the moment. That was the side where I've just last taken the last video. Around that side, I've come walking around through the trees. It's basically along a load of scaffold planks all the way around. And then I've come onto this bit of land, which then comes down to, you can't fish that peg, but you have got a platform here that you can fish. And if I just, again, it's a floating platform. As you can hear, needs oiling. Ooh. But yeah, like I said, that's where I've just been. I've come all the way around here. That platform there you can't fish. You can't even get to it, to be honest. This platform, this is up in the shallows, and this is very snaggy up this end. As you can see, the amount of tree roots, dead trees. Zoom in a bit for you. Yeah. If you are going to fish this platform, yeah, which I don't think I will, to be honest, because this, yeah, I don't mind fishing in some snags, but the last thing I'd want to do is get a fish tethered up in these. So, but yeah, I just thought I'd quick show you this one. So now I'm going to continue to walk round that side, and then I shall go out on that platform, along that walkway, onto the platform just behind this snag. So I'll go over there now and give you a view from there. Right then, here's a better view from Dores. I am now on the platform. Yeah, that's where I first walked onto the lake. It's like the grassy area, the pegs, and then I walked round, stopped over there, did a video from there. That swim actually, yeah, it's a double swim. Yeah, that was where I was when I said I'll walk over the other side and go onto the platform. So that's the peg opposite, and then I've just gone round, all around the shallows, round all the trees, the scaffold planks. Oh, that's all the snags. And that platform that I was just on a second ago is the other side of that tree. Like I said, some serious snags in that area. It's probably not a place I'll concentrate too much time on it when I do fish this lake. You're not allowed to fish off the walkways. So that's it. So yeah, I've just walked around all the way around here, come onto the platform. There's a second platform just there, and then the lake goes back out and around. That's the armed swim that comes out to the point. The lake then goes back round behind that, around, and then along the back of Island Lake, and then obviously back round then to the grass embankment swim. So yeah, like I say, it's a fair size lake this. This is the biggest on the complex, and I think it's the one that's got least carp in it. Like I say, I've been told there's around about 100 carp in here, which, you know, I was going to say it may sound daunting to some. It does to me, to be honest. Because on a lake this size, it's like the first way to start is to, you know, have a like do what I'm doing, have a wander around, look for signs of fish. Anyway, like I said, the light is fading now. It's getting close to me making a move. But yeah, that's Dores. Right, she'll wander back round now towards Island, and but what I'll continue doing now, yes, I'll go back along that boardwalk, and then I'll walk around that side, try and get a last video of that side from over there somewhere, and then I'll make a move. And this is it from the other side. There's the point that goes along there to the end. That's right up into the shallows. And then I'm back round this side. Pegs over there. And then that's the embankment swim. And then I've just got a bit more here to walk around. But like I said, this backs onto Island Lake behind this bit, so I shall probably walk back that way. Like I say, I will give this one a bash at some point, but I think I will concentrate my efforts at the minute on Island Lake. Right, I'm going to carry on walking round. Right then, that is it. Had a good walk round, had a good look. Yeah, so that's Dores Pond. Like I say, I will give it a bash. When, I don't know. But I think, for the moment, I will stick with Island Lake, Island Pond. Because like I said, that is 3 times the stock level than Dores, but then it's roughly 1/3 of the size of Dores, so in theory I do stand a better chance on Island, so that's what I will do for now, I think, yeah. But like I say, it's what we're now, 25th of January, so yeah, like I say, not done too bad. I've been out twice this month, caught on one and blanked on this one, so 50-50 so far. I'll take that. So yeah, so that was episode 12. Like I say, was a blank, but then for any of you who stayed watching me walk around, I hope you enjoyed it. It's not something I'll do all the time. I was just out of curiosity myself, just thought I'd have a wander around, have a look at it, and why not take you guys along when I did. So yeah, that was Dores. That's it, 20 to 4 now. I'm going to make a move, get back, and yeah, until next time, take it easy guys, and if you're all out fishing, or if you're lucky enough to get the chance to get out, tight lines and wet nets. So until I'm out again guys, take care.